How to control your lust and use it the right way. You know when you wake up, testosterone buzzing, your Johnson's risen, morning wood, and you just get that urge to just grab your phone and go crazy. That feeling all the time. Lust is a strong emotion of the sexual outbreak. Like you just want to unleash that beast. I'm here to tell you how to control it, tame your dark passenger, and also use it in the right way. So let's get into it. I have a million things to do, but you know what? Once I feel my second head talking to me, I'm not doing anything else. I'm handling business. I'm standing on business correctly. I'm going to sort myself out. I'm going to get back to what I need to do. And that is a bad mindset, because we know what happens. After you literally got no emotions, you're feeling like season 1 Dexter. You don't have any emotion, you don't have any feelings. No strings attached, no attachments after. And then you feel mellow, and then you can't do what you need to do. So something you need to remember is, will my future self thank me for what I'm doing now? And also, how am I going to feel after? We know what's going to happen after to you, my boy. We know what's going to happen. After, you're going to be sitting there like this, drowsy eyed, lazy on your phone, scrolling. And that's the end result. So why we go through that if we know? And it's because we're focusing on the short-term pleasure. The future is shit after we nut, my boy. After that happens, you just feel down bad, and you had all these things go. You had a good thing going. You had everything planned out, everything lined up. But guess what? Your ugly ass can't control your urges. And now look where we are. But watch it and let me save you video. Point is, the pleasure just does not last. And afterwards, we feel like we wasted time. Why do we keep going back in circles and feeding into this lust? Because we don't have any ways to deal with it. But I'm giving you a first way. You need to feel guilty. To be honest, you need to feel guilty. And you need to think, will my future self thank me for this? And how am I going to feel after? Ice Cold JT is back. Watched his recent YouTube video. And he got his diary out. Let me get my diary. He got his diary out. He got his pen out. And he said, benefits for fapping, basically. Benefits, he wrote it down. It was empty. What are the benefits? Come on now. There's no benefits for doing that to yourself, except for in the moment. Yourself now wants to do that quickly. Tell you what I do to handle my lust. Experience distracting my mind has been a go-to way for me to get out of feeling like I need to sort out my lust. Now, I will say I do consider myself to have a very good mindset and a strong mind and mentality. However, of course, sometimes I slip up, and even today, and there's been other days too, where I've given in. I have a girlfriend. So when I feel lustful, I sometimes could have lust towards her. That's another form of lust. Having lust towards a person, being lustful towards them. Now, let's say she's at school, this and that, I'm just here, and my mind's just going crazy. I'm just thinking all these things. And to be honest, I'm human. Of course I am. Hey. Of course I am. Come on now. Of course I'm thinking about all sorts of things. I tell her I have these moments where that's just on my mind. But I know I also have moments where I'm not just thinking about that, where my mind's actually completely empty too. I know that might happen to you as well. So finding the distraction, I know that if I'm working out, for instance, and I'm thinking, right, if I don't complete the set, I'm gonna die. I'm being dramatic or whatever. Nothing else is in my mind. You need to find something where when you're doing it, you're only thinking about doing that. So let's say I'm sparring somebody. Normally when I spar somebody, all I'm thinking about is the person in front of me. What they're gonna do. I'm not thinking about life. I'm not thinking about my problems. I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm thinking about hitting and not getting hit. I'm at the gym now. Yeah, I literally have... How long have I been going to the gym? I don't even know. But I just started going to the gym. I'm going to the gym. I'm mashing these weights. I'm thinking, I want to go to a failure. I'm thinking, I can't leave here without doing the max of what I need to do. Especially because my boy has brought me here. He's stronger than me, so I want to also motivate him as well and just feel good after. So find a healthy way to keep yourself busy. What is your future self going to thank you for you're doing afterwards. I won't tell you to start watering plants. However, I will say cleaning up is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, that might be a hot take. But let's say, yeah, we do the washing up. I'll be honest, it's kind of therapeutic for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I'm not really thinking about anything, and it takes me a while to wash up too, which is a bad thing. I know people hate it. But let's say we hoover around the house. Let's say we sweep up. We clean our room for once. We clean our bed. Those are healthy, productive things to keep yourself busy and for you to do. And there's no way you're going to have a broomstick in your hand thinking about grabbing your broomstick. Because come on now, that's crazy. Make some boundaries. It's never too late to start setting boundaries in your life. For me as well, because I'll only talk off of experience. I'm not going to make random things up to tell you and try to give you this BS advice. This is real advice. What I did is I set boundaries. Okay, I've done this many times this week. Am I going to do it more? No, it's too much. Let me just do it this amount of times, X amount of times, and let's see next week I might lower it. Think about it like junk food. Now, I don't know, you could be a junk food junkie, you could be a foodie. However, the way I see it is when I eat unhealthily, I call them busted. Busted! Okay, shout out to Rich Piana. Busted. When I eat my bustards, yeah, I say, alright, cool. I've had this today. I'm not going to have any more. We have a certain amount. I'm not going to have any more after this. And that's a way of me setting boundaries. And it also shows my self-discipline and my control. And control is something you should always seek for, to be in control of yourself and your actions. And by setting boundaries, you're allowing yourself to be strict with yourself, but also in a way that will benefit you. Setting your priorities straight. Now, there's two mindsets you either have. I need to do this and I want to do this. Let me give you an example. For me, making YouTube videos, although I love it and I actively want to do it, I need to do it, because there's no way I'm ever going to fail in what I'm trying to accomplish. And that's how you need to see it too. If you got stuff to do in your day and you're giving into your lust, it's only because you want to do it. Change that. In your mind, say, I have to do this. I need to do this. There's no other way. There's no other option. Let's say you're talking about your goals to somebody and they say, oh, like, what's plan B? Like, what if this fails? Like, there's nothing wrong with a plan B, but I ain't going to fail on what I'm doing and what I'm trying to accomplish. I could be grinding for so long, 5, 10 years, I'll get nothing out of it. But the minute I stop, that's when I lose, because then it will all be for nothing. So, change your mindset. The stuff you need to get done is the stuff you need to get done. Want? Nah, no more want now, especially this year too. It doesn't even matter about this year anyway. I don't even know why I'm saying this. Forget about this year, 2024. Rubbish. No. Now, want. No more want. It's only need. Repeat that. In real, little boys give in to lust and men don't. And that's just a fact. That's the reality of it. Because if you can't be in control of your own body, your own skin, you're never ever going to be able to control anything in your life, because you're blocking and you're stopping your own potential. You're the only person in your way, because this lust is a you problem. It's nobody else. It's nobody else's problem. You're feeling like this. You are the problem. It's you. So what do we need to do? We need to lock in, man. We need to lock in what's important to us. If I'm being honest, earlier I did give in to lust too. Now, I ain't somebody that watches any videos online, the herb and all of that goofy stuff, no. But with my thoughts. And I did today. And I was going to run. I was going to do a 2K. Then I felt like doing a 5K. Then I took my dog out and it was feeling a bit cold. And I'm not going to lie, I bitched out. And I was thinking to myself, damn. And you know what? It's better to be honest about that sort of stuff. Because I need to start taking my own advice as well. Just because it's cold, I really should have went out. And I really shouldn't have given into my lust. I procrastinated a little bit today. But that's fine. You know why? Because I always come back. I'm consistent. I have discipline. And I know what's important to me. That's why I'm sitting down here. My phone's on 8%. On my tripod. You know, I'm just here talking. Remember, lust is not always a bad thing. We just got to remember to set our boundaries for ourselves. Distract our mind. Make positive things that will keep us busy. You know, set up some things. Even if you play the game for a while, then we're going to do some homework for a while. We're going to work out for a while, you know? Just little things like this. Take things into consideration. Importantly, think about the aftermath. How are we going to feel afterwards? Are we going to feel good or are we going to feel low? With that being said, man, I hope you enjoy. I'm going to try, I want to make daily videos like this where I just sit down, I talk to you and I try to give you advice. Let me know what you want me to talk about next or any other things. I know I need to hit, you lot, with some routines. I know people have been getting at me. I've been checking my DMs, you know, I got you lot. I'm going to do a full conditioning body workout. I'm probably going to release that tomorrow, to be honest. So, yeah, let me know. And as always, man, I love you. You matter to me. And remember to stay consistent because that motivation isn't going to last forever.